The air grows cold. A chill, not of the room, but of something else. Something ancient, something hungry. It begins in the quiet hours when sleep is deepest, just before the comforting embrace of dreams gives way to the jarring return of consciousness. A presence, unseen, yet undeniably felt. This is the domain of the Bakhtak, the chest-sitter, a creature of Persian folklore whispered of in hushed tones. It preys on the vulnerable, the unsuspecting, those caught between wakefulness and sleep. It is in this liminal space, this borderland of the mind, that the Bakhtak chooses to attack. For it is here, in the stillness between slumber and wakefulness, that we are at our weakest. Our bodies paralyzed, our minds adrift. To glimpse the Bakhtak is to invite madness. Its form is not easily described, existing as it does at the edge of perception. Some say it resembles a grotesque, hunched figure, its skin slick and pallid as a corpse left too long in the sun. Its eyes, if you can call them that, are twin pits of obsidian darkness, reflecting nothing but the primal fear it evokes. Its breath, fetid and cold, washes over its victims, carrying the stench of decay and the weight of 1,000 nightmares. But the most terrifying aspect of the Bakhtak is its weight, an oppressive heaviness that descends upon the chest, stealing the breath and tightening its grip. Sleep paralysis, a common phenomenon often explained away by science, but for those who have felt the icy dread of the Bakhtak, it is something far more sinister. It begins subtly, a heaviness in the chest, a shortness of breath, the feeling of being held down by an unseen force. Panic sets in. You struggle to move, to scream, but your body refuses to obey. You are trapped, fully conscious, yet utterly powerless. And then it comes, the feeling of something crawling onto your chest, a weight that grows heavier with each passing second, crushing the air from your lungs. You are suffocating, drowning in the terror of your own helplessness. The Bakhtak is more than just a monster. It is a manifestation of our deepest fears, the fear of the unknown, the fear of vulnerability, the fear of the darkness that lies just beyond the edge of our perception. In ancient Persia, amulets and talismans were worn to ward off the Bakhtak. Prayers were whispered, rituals performed, but even then there was no guarantee of safety. Even today, the legend of the Bakhtak persists. It lingers in the shadows of our collective unconscious, a reminder that some things cannot be explained away by logic or reason.